Listen to me, goddammit. I don't have the artifact, and I don't know where it is. Evelyn? No, she don't even know about it. It was on my... You leave her out of this. Look, you gotta believe me. I don't know where the damn thing is. I'm telling the truth.
I remember a song I used to hear as a child. It began playing when I'd look up at the sky and realize I wasn't in the place I wanted to be. I'd walk alone, daydreaming till the sun would go down. That song played for me all the way up until the end. I knew what he had meant then. Everything was connected.
Harris, I don't have time for this. I guess he beat me to it.
Look, this isn't exactly penance for heaven knows. There's actual work involved in their part. Splitting it 4 ways isn't just ridiculous, it's basically giving you only what's ours.
Have you flipped your wig? Look, I've known this guy longer. Hell, he got me my first real job. This guy ain't like everybody else. He got eyes and ears everywhere. I once saw him...
So you too chicken to play ball? A quarter of the profit for half the work? When did you become serious flunky?
Listen, Evelyn, I ain't no flunky, but I also ain't no chump, neither. I'm not new to this game. I had to go through the goddamn ringer to get where I am now. And yeah, sure, you don't think I haven't considered double-crossing Surreal before? I have, and let me make it perfectly clear when I say, being on Surreal's bad side, it ain't no picnic on Crystal Cove, if you get what I'm saying. I've heard every story on this guy, the demon from Hellfire to the swear you call me a liar. They say Surreal's in cahoots with the devil himself. Says he can get you anywhere, and he won't just kill you. No, see, not his style, it's too simple. He'll make you suffer first. And I ain't talking about...
Don't snap your cap. It's a nice line. Think the roots with the devil. Did Surreal tell you that one himself? Now I'm about to ask you something, and I want you to really wrap that brain of yours for this. What does Surreal actually do? Besides sitting around his office collecting a share of the profit from the people below. The people that do all the real lifting.
This is all above my pay grade. I'm happy with the way things are moving. You really want to run off with Surreal's share? Go ahead and try. Sure, you can skip town, but for the rest of your life, you'll be looking over your shoulder. And I'll be damned if you make me go down that path. That ain't a path I'm ready.
I'll be too busy living to worry about when they want me dead. With that kind of money, we'll never have to pull another job for anyone again. Don't you realize it, Harris? This is what we both wanted for years.
This is a nice place. How do you manage to get us in before they open?
You're not the only one. At least hear what I have to say.
Alright, spill it. Let's hear what that pretty head of yours came up with. what this amazing scheme you've got is. This
It's
brilliant.
simple. When the job is done, we go straight to Samuel instead of Stelio. We hand him the object of art and explain that Stelio sent us to make the drop and collect the dough. When he pays us, we split the cash 50-50. Go our separate ways and we never have to see this crummy city again.
Object of what? Who the hell's Samuel? Now, what do you mean crumb?
Samuel's the dark fellow Stelio sells all his merchandise to. When the man posing as the guard hands us the artifact, we're supposed to take it back to Stelio. He takes it to Samuel, collects his 30 million, and splits it between the four of us.
You're suggesting we cut out the middle, huh?
It's only fair, isn't it? We're doing all the real work.
What about the guy at the museum? Sounds like he's doing the real work. Or just transportation.
We've done our share of real work in the past. This is going to be our easiest, highest paying job. And if we play our cards right, it can be our last.
I have always wanted to see Barbados. You know what? I can't believe I'm saying this. But you're right. We have been doing all the real work these past couple of years, and geez, retiring in my 20s? Not too many people get that kind of break. Besides, when we go our separate ways, he won't just be looking for me. He'll be after you too. Hell, I'll probably have a pretty good head start. On account of he'll be too busy hunting you down to worry about little old me.
Guess he gave you the easy way out. He always did like you best. Got a light?
So the Arab tells you it ain't worth a dime. What the hell does Stelio want with it then? Why was he willing to pay us so much bread for a goddamn piece of stone? Think we can still bring it back to Stelio?
Pretend the whole thing was a joke?
No. By now he would already know what we had planned. Samuel would have already called him.
You mean what you had planned? So now we got stolen goods that ain't worth nothing. We got no money. The cops are probably
Looking for us. Oh, now we got a guy who wants us both dead. Peachy, Evelyn. Just peachy.
This has to be worth something. I wouldn't be willing to pay so much if it was worth it.
You think that Arab was lying about its value? Okay, you hold on to that.
thing. Find out its worth, if any. I'll be staying at the Moon Dreams Motel. Contact me if you should figure something out.
Alright, I'll give you a ring if I find out anything.
No, send me a letter.
I don't trust telephones no more. Where can I contact you?
I'm at the Starlight Inn.
You know, I didn't do
This
this.
for the money. I did it because you seem so confident. Same reason I always listen to you, I guess. Irregardless, I trust you on this. You know that. Right, Evelyn? Evelyn?
If you want to kill me, go ahead. But don't insult me. Wasn't stupid enough to bring the thing with me. And you'll never find it someday.
Harris, what happened? St. Peter couldn't take that incessant rambling of yours? Never thought I'd say this, but would you speak up? I can't hear what you're saying.
Even in the dark, uncovered recesses between the world systems where their splendid moon and sun do not shine, there arose an immeasurable effulgence transcending the splendor of the gods. Beings born there saw each other on account of that effulgence and knew that there were other beings born there. The 10,000-fold world systems shivered and trembled on account of that immeasurable effulgence transcending the splendor of the gods.
Could you repeat that, please? Preferably in English this time.
Evelyn, everything is connected now. Do you know who you are? Do you see?
Do I see? What? Harris. Harris?
Surreal is dead. He was never the threat. The men he works for are. As long as you have the artifact, they won't kill you. They're in your head now. They're using me to get to you. They want to break you. You're not safe here anymore.
Where exactly is here?
This life. They have eyes everywhere. You need to escape. You need to use the artifact. Your mind is slipping. You don't have much time left. Your people have always had a link to the artifact. Use it.
They've been here since long before us humans, Ruth. They're everywhere, all the time. Heck, they're probably here with us as we speak, and we just can't see them.
I knew this place wasn't dead. All my customers are just invisible. Now, if you could just get them to order some food.
I'm serious. They're here right now, just waiting for the perfect moment.
Well, tell them not to wait too long. We close at 6.
They've got this whole plan, I tell you. When they... Wait a second. You think I'm crazy, don't you?
Oh, no, Ed. I know you are.
What if I told you that they took me up there with them and I looked down on this place from the heavens? Tell me I'm crazy now.
You had the whole world to look at, and you chose this dump? Well, Ed, you are crazy.
When they get into your head, you'll see then. They'll slowly take your life away from you. Your mind will belong to them, and they will crush you from within. They will take away your will to live, and you will beg for death. You will only know fear, only pain, only torment. Hell will seem like heaven when you get there, and you will kneel before the devil, thanking him for his mercy. You will believe him to be God in all his darkness, and inside you will know God as a God. They will have you now, Evelyn, and you will never be free of them.
What's the best we could do? Change my nose to some ancient language.
I'm being haunted by a group of translators and absurd radio comedians.
You gonna finish that?
How did I get here?
How did either of us get here? To think. In a few hours, we'll be on Easy Street.
What do you mean? What day of the week is this?
This is some really good orange juice. It's not too smooth. It's got those little pieces in there, so you know it's not that watered down stuff they serve at cheaper places. It's Tuesday.
Tuesday. The day before we take the artifact.
You know what's funny, Evelyn? You still don't see the bigger picture. You were meant to have the artifact. Yeah, it's practically been looking for you. I'll cover this one. They want me to pass on some information to you regarding what they expect you to do next. They say if you follow, they'll stop messing with your head. That's the way the story goes anyway, but we both know it ain't that simple, right? They are so deep in your head right now, and you are so far from reality, that there ain't no going back. That road is closed. When they get out of your head, you're dead. Hell, you're practically already dead. They want you to meet them at the warehouse in 1 hour. They want you to bring the artifact and leave it in the room next to the stiff. That role is played by me. Anyway, don't do that, unless you also want to play the role of a corpse in a warehouse, and trust me, it ain't all it's cracked up to be. Instead, bring the tablet, make them think you're playing ball, and then use it against them. Because it's the perfect time. They'll all be there. It's in your blood. Use it to escape. Got a light?
How do I use it? What am I supposed to? So tracing again.
I planned on killing you myself and keeping the money. You'd have never seen it coming. Thanks for the help. Too bad about Barbados, huh?
I knew what he had meant then. Everything was connected.